My name is Beverly Little Thunder. I am she and her as pronouns, and I am a mother, grandmother, great grandmother, and have been a facilitator of the women's Sundance for the last 38 years here in Vermont. I've always seen intersexuality as understanding where someone who is different than I am is coming from and sort of teasing out the commonalities that we have, the common struggles, the common experiences, without discrediting and minimizing the experiences, of others. And that has played out very strongly in my life for a number of years. The Women's Sundance draws women from all over the country. We've had some come from England, Australia, several women that come down periodically from Canada. And they're all different tribes. They're not all Lakota. And so we have talking circles in which we talk about within our own circles how things were done and how we can pull that into our ceremony. About 10 years ago, we began to be inclusive of trans and two-spirit individuals who now attend ceremony also. So intersectionality has played a huge part in what I have done at Quincy Kale, which is the land that we were caretaking in Huntington. And even as far as my spiritual life, I've spent most of my life looking at organized religion. And well, most of it I sort of just set on the shelf. There are commonalities that we have. And those can bring us together rather than tear us apart. Like, some religions use things to keep them separate from others. And I don't think that we accomplish much by doing that. Well, they all resonate with me, actually. In Vermont, I see an aging population in the LGBTQIA community. And within the eugenics movement, there were multiple people that I know who were affected by eugenics. Their families, had horrible stories to tell. And that, again, intersects with what happened to my tribe in North Dakota, South Dakota. The stories of women who were having a stomach ache, going into the hospital and coming out sterilized. One woman who went in because she had migraines consistently, and they did a hysterectomy on her. And this was all going on during the 50s. So, we have that commonality there that we need to look at. And at the same time, there are too many people on the planet. There are too many people on the planet. And I'm a very, very strong advocate for climate justice. And, as it stands now, if every woman who could had a baby today, we would not have enough to sustain that much life. And that intersects with the people in Washington who are talking about banning abortions, banning access to health care for women. My granddaughter, who lives in Arizona, recently went for her annual checkup, was given a script for 3 months of birth control pills and told by her doctor, this might be the last time I can give you a script for birth control pills. And that is the world that, that we're fighting against. And right now makes it even more important that we all come together, and that especially in communities of color, we need to step over whatever barriers are there and present as a united front. I think that it's important that people step into the arena to address the climate crisis that we are in. It is not just us as individuals that are creating this. It's the corporations and factories and people with money that contribute far more to the greenhouse gases than you or I do. And I would urge people to find the courage to step into that fight. And I would also encourage people to learn how to grow their own food. Plant a seed, plant in a bucket of dirt outside your door if you live in an apartment. Learn to grow your own food and get to know the earth and what she provides. Because she truly is our mother. Without the earth, none of us would survive. But if every human being disappeared, the earth would thrive. And that should, that word, I hate that word, make people stop and think and take action and step out of their comfort zone.